Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Plastic Models by Regular Dude. And as you can see here, I'm taking a break from the M7 Priest real quick while I'm letting some stuff dry. So I figured while I was doing that, I would go ahead and do a quick review on what is going to be coming up with this kit here, Sdkfz 251/9 Aus D, which is the German half track with the 7.5 centimeter gun, or 75 millimeter as we like to say it here. This is a 1990 tooling, it looks like. I got this on eBay via a tip from Andy Tactical Jackalope. Never built a German half track, and I figured what better time. So it's going to be, I'm not going to do like this big old review thing on the kit itself. We'll just take a brief look at it. But, you know, decals, the instructions, pretty straightforward. To me, a kit should be pretty easy. From the stuff I've read, it builds really well. Haven't even busted open the plastic yet, but the tracks, the only thing I'm really gonna do aftermarket is the tracks. This side is okay, but the inside looks really super flat and not very good as far as detail. And it's got some weird molding flash things going on the guide teeth. I could probably use them, they'd probably be alright, especially considering they're gonna be muddied up and stuff, but I opted to try out the AFV Club strip type tracks. They had a few good recommendations. Hamilcar Barkus, for one, gave a recommendation on them, and then I read a review on some of the individual link tracks for this kit, and they just look real fiddly and not really that great. So I opted to use the strip type from AFV Club. Those are on the way. They should be here this coming week. But that's really the only aftermarket thing I'm going to do, other than one other thing that I'll show you in a minute, but it's not construction dependent. But anyway, so the parts, I'm not going to open all these bags because there's plenty of reviews on this kit out there. Everything looks good, you know, typical Tamiya fashion. One thing that's kind of cool on this kit is it comes with a figure that is painting, looks like winter camo on it with a brush. And, you know, just out of the box you could, you know, do a fairly interesting small simple diorama, just put it on a base. It looks kind of cool. I'm not going to do that though. All the parts look good. The gun, I was thinking about getting a metal barrel for it, but you know, it is a one-piece molding, so I'm not going to bother with that. Everything looks good. Nice molding on the tires and wheels. Running gear. MG42 right there looks nice. So overall, you know, typical Tamiya fashion. Looks like a good kit. Radio looks nice. So that's the kit. Typical Tamiya. Looks good. Ready to go. So no aftermarket other than the tracks. Now, what's going to make this one different is I am doing this right here. This is captured Panzers. And what brought this about is during research on the vehicle itself online, I saw a really cool photo of a one of that exact vehicle, the 251/9, in British service during fighting in the Netherlands, and it was done up in their markings. It had been painted green, and that piqued my interest, so I did a little research, and somebody hipped me to this situation here, it's decals for captured Panzers, and there's all kinds of different ones you can do. And what's really cool is not only do you get the decals for it, but you get them in different scales. So you get them in 1/35th, 1/48th, and 1/72nd scale. So there's a number of different vehicles I could do as captured vehicles, and a person could even do them in different scales. So I ordered this, and it looks like they have a whole series of captured stuff, and I've never really been into the captured vehicle thing, but it is kind of interesting. And you know, I know it happened, and I've never really been into it, but you know, this one kind of got my interest. So as you can see, there's a lot of different ones in the book here with nice color illustrations. Got a Panzerkampfwagen 2 being used by 1st Ranger Battalion. You've got a Sdkfz 222 being used by the RAF. Jagdpanzer 38T being used by the Poles. Panther, House A. Being used by the Free French. Guerrillas, same there. You know, it's like all these different vehicles. A Panther G being used by the 4th Battalion Coldstream Guards in the Netherlands. So, you know, with this, I may be building a few more of these kind of things. Here's one here, Sdkfz 251/8, House D, being used by the U.S. As an ambulance or a medical vehicle. You know, check vehicles. You know, so we got a lot of different things going on here, and they're all really cool. Now this is the one I'm actually going to be doing. Sdkfz 251/9, House D of the 153rd Field Regiment Guards Armored Division, Germany, 1945. Now there's a photograph, which I don't have the photograph handy, but it shows it kind of a back angle in a column with some Sherman tanks and other armored vehicles, and that's where I first saw that this one was even a deal. So got this, it's got the decals, and the only modification I'm going to have to make is mount a 50 caliber machine gun on a post on the inner deck of this vehicle, which shouldn't be hard. I have another British vehicle that has a machine gun mounted in this way. I think it's the LRDG truck, one of Tamiya's old kits, so I'll kind of know what it looks like, and I can look it up online and make a mount for it. And then I've got 50 caliber machine guns. And then this is an airborne trailer here. So I'm going to be buying a kit that has this trailer and a Jeep in it. I think it's a Bronco kit, but I'll just pirate this this trailer from it, get some fuel cans, you know, the flimsy fuel cans to put on here, and I'll just make this whole thing. And I may put it on a base with like a street type scene. But you know, it'll be something different for me, building a captured vehicle. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. And this is the next kit I think I'm going to build after I get done with the M7. But, you know, like I said, since I'm waiting to do some work on that, I figured I'd do this quick review and let you know what I had in store for this vehicle. Nice green color, a little dirtying down below, dark dirt look. So I'm not going to go muddy on this one. I'm going to make this one, you know, from the photo I saw, there was no mud on it. It was just, you know, road dirt and stuff like that. So that's the way I'm going to be doing it. So I won't have a lot of mud and junk. It'll just be mainly paint and the like. So anyway, that is a quick rundown of what I have planned for this kit right here. So, you know, as I have developments, I will post those and let you know what's going on. So as always, thanks for watching Plastic Models by a Regular Dude, and I'll catch you all next time.